Have you ever heard of the phrase wasted potential in football? Well, we have seen that quite a lot in the past decade. Players rise and shake up the world, then suddenly decline. These are 10 players who need to step up this season to avoid getting that label. So stay tuned and also watch out for a surprise player on the list. And who else to kickstart this video other than Manchester United's Jadon Sancho? I know a lot of you will say he's gotten more than enough time and he simply cannot get back to his days of stardom. Well, I disagree. The once shining star of Dortmund cannot disappear all of a sudden. Before his move to Manchester United, Sancho hit crazy heights for a youngster. In the 2019 and 2020 league seasons, Sancho got double-digit goals and assists, a feat accomplished by just a few players in that time. Furthermore, he was instrumental in Dortmund's domestic cup win alongside Haaland. A few would even argue Sancho had a higher ceiling than Haaland. However, his move to Manchester United derailed his career projection. He has not been able to replicate what he did in Germany. Sancho doesn't even have 10 league goals yet for United. Damn. With a new season beckoning and renewed faith from Ten Hag as shown in pre-season, there's a high chance this is the year everything ticks for the Manchester star. Now let's move on to the next player on the list, Luka Modric. Chelsea beat Arsenal to his signature in January 2023, paying a whopping £88.5 million for the player. At the time, Arsenal fans were gutted, and Chelsea fans were excited about their new star signing. But who wouldn't be? Modric set the Ukrainian league on fire with his terrifying pace and eye for goal, hence drawing attention from these massive clubs. However, the story has been quite different in a Chelsea shirt. 7 months on, and Modric still doesn't have a goal for Chelsea Football Club. Shit, man. Well, one could argue he came into a disjointed Chelsea team, and his lack of game time may be a reason for that. But the main thing is he needs to step up this coming season, and do so quickly. With Pochettino at the helm of affairs, a new era has started for him. He already got a goal in pre-season for Chelsea, and it's the hope of fans worldwide that he gets back into gear. Moving on, we have Tottenham and Brazil's number 9, Richarlison. His move from Everton was unanimously accepted by the fanbase. However, he hasn't rewarded their faith. Richarlison has just 1 goal for Tottenham since his move. He was given somewhat of a free pass for this because of Harry Kane. However, Kane's move to Bayern could spell doom for the Brazilian star. The burden is now on him to bring in the goals for the club. Conte's system could have been a reason he struggled last year. The former Celtic manager, Tottenham's new manager, shows promising signs for attacking football. Getting goals is not necessarily a new challenge for Richarlison, as he has done it for Everton and Brazil. With the new league season upon us, he's going to be leading the lines every week. He must get back to his Everton days, and even better than that if Tottenham are going to win any silverware. Hope you've subscribed to our channel. If not, click that button because we have our first surprise. Who else than the talented Phil Foden? Yeah, I know you're thinking, why Phil? The Manchester City star had his breakout season 4 years ago when he helped City win the domestic treble. His contributions, however, were not significant compared to the rest of the squad. Okay, let me go over Foden's story in summary. An amazing talent warming the bench of Pep Guardiola's super team. You can't say I'm wrong. Well, despite his limited game time, Phil has managed the Young Player Award twice in the last 3 years. However, the new kid on the block, Saka, has hit new levels due to consistent game time. He has successfully pushed Foden out of the national team's starting lineup, with the England manager hinting at his lack of game time as a major reason. Subsequently, KDB is going to be on the sidelines for weeks after his injury in the first game of the season. This, coupled with the sales of Riyad Mahrez and İlkay Gündoğan, there's no better time for Foden to cement his position on the team. He has the talent to do it, and I'm sure he will. We still have another surprise player coming up, but before that, let's look at Romelu Lukaku. I'm sure you guys have a lot of nicknames, and yes, I know he may not fit into that wasted potential bracket as the seasoned striker is in his prime years. However, he should be doing way better than he currently is. Before his move to Chelsea, Lukaku played a crucial role in Inter's Scudetto win. During his time in England, when he played for Manchester United and Everton, he was among the best strikers in the Premier League. His move to Chelsea turned the narrative surrounding this star. He wasn't able to meet up to the league standards, netting only 8 goals for Chelsea in the league. His loan move to Inter Milan reignited the striker, and he was up and firing again. However, in the last Champions League final, Lukaku was all over the place. He missed crucial opportunities that could have sealed the game for the Blues. A new season is here, and if he's looking to cement his career as one of the all-time greats, he needs to step up his game. Okay, let's talk about the next player on the list, Anthony Martial, the Golden Boy winner who has made his mark in a United shirt in the past. He hit his career-high season tally in the 2019-20 season, netting over 20 goals in all competitions for the Devils. His move to Manchester United included a Ballon d'Or clause, which was proof of his ability, but ever since that season, it's gone downhill for Martial. He struggled to get 7 goals the following season and was subsequently loaned out. His loan move was a failure, and he's back at United ridden with injuries. We've seen injuries ruin the career trajectory of many players, and this is something no one can control. But if Martial wants to get back on track, he has to stay fit and available this coming season. Next, we have Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz's journey since his move to Chelsea for 70 million was met with high expectations. While his winning goal secured the UEFA Champions League for his team, his overall performance has often been below average. Following that historic moment, his form has been inconsistent, raising concerns about his adaptation to the Premier League. Now at Arsenal, after a transfer worth 65 million, manager Arteta's unwavering faith is evident as he consistently starts Havertz, even entrusting him with a role in the Community Shield against formidable opponents like Manchester City. The fans have embraced him, placing their trust in his abilities. This season presents a pivotal opportunity for Havertz to repay that faith and silence doubters by showcasing the immense talent that has led to his initial transfer. Now, for a bigger surprise, we have Killian Bape. Killian Bape, undoubtedly a phenomenal talent, has secured numerous accolades including multiple Ligue 1 titles and a World Cup triumph. His skill and prowess on the field are unquestionable. However, the shadow cast by his pending task remains significant, winning the coveted UEFA Champions League. While domestic victories and personal achievements abound, it's the European stage where the spotlight truly matters. PSG invested in Mbappe with the hope that he would help secure their maiden Champions League victory, a feat that has eluded them so far. So, with the departures of Messi and Neymar, the responsibility now largely falls on his shoulders. This season presents a defining moment for Mbappe to rise to the occasion, not only to fulfill the expectations that accompany his extraordinary talent, but also to prove himself as the driving force, capable of delivering PSG's long-awaited continental triumph. Can he do this? Let's watch. Next, we have another Manchester United star, the Brazilian Antony. Antony's high-profile £82 million transfer to Manchester United undoubtedly raised expectations, yet his performances have left much to be desired. Struggling to find his rhythm, he often appears lost in the attacking lineup, failing to create significant chances for his teammates. His signature spinning move, once a point of fascination, has begun to get on fans' nerves due to its repetitive nature. Like, stop dancing on the field, bro. However, amidst this period of inconsistency, Coach Ten Hag's steadfast belief in Antony is evident as he continues to feature him consistently in the starting lineup. The time has come for Antony to rise to the challenge and prove his worth. With his price tag and potential, he must overcome these hurdles and deliver on the promises that initially earned him the move to Manchester United. Finally, we have the Barcelona talent, Anssi Fati. Anssi Fati's rise in the football world was meteoric, establishing himself as one of the most promising talents before his unfortunate injury setback. Often touted as a standout even ahead of Pedri, his performances were captivating. However, post-injury, he has faced challenges in rediscovering his form, leading some to question whether he can regain his momentum. His absence from the Barcelona lineup has been notable, and the recent confirmation of his move to Brighton by reliable source Fabrizio Romano suggests a new chapter for him. The move to a different league offers Fati a chance to rejuvenate his career and prove that his exceptional potential remains intact. As he steps onto the English stage, all eyes will be on him to see if he can navigate this transition and once again establish himself as one of the brightest talents in the world of football. Well, that will be all for today. If you think there's any player who should have been on this list, let us know in the comments. Also, apart from the surprise players, which one do you think is going to have a stellar season? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. What are you waiting for? Click that button.